Hello and welcome to another West March Guys live stream. I am your DM and host AJ. This is my lovely cast and crew. Say hi.
Bow, 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 bow.
We're partying on a new fucking day, Thursdays. I know we're competing with Critical Role, but I know our fan base is a little bigger than theirs and a little more dedicated. So
Stronger.
glad that any and all who are watching. So let's dive into first, sponsored by a new sponsor this week, Power Up the band, with two new singles. Aaron, what are those two singles?
Two new singles, They Bartholomew and Castigation, the Simulation, streaming everywhere.
They are
Fucking get
very
all
good.
hot.
Where
Yeah.
can I donate?
Probably bandcamp.com/powerupband. No, wait, no. powerup.bandcamp.com. That's it.
Yeah, we'll put it in the comments.
Yeah.
So thank you, Power Up. Let's dive into where we left off. It's been a minute, and a few of us have missed the last session. So we are sailing southwest towards Illex, but trying to eventually get to Eden. The Rebel fleet is, I just counted it out, 21 ships strong. You picked up 9 ships from the gold sails on your way to Illex after striking a deal with the Pirate King. Only to quickly find out that Pirate King already sold you out and gave orders to kill you, to which Nostradamus wiped his ass with those orders, and you guys were able to kind of bully the rest of the captains in line, even though 2 are still kind of like, jury's out on those. You are headed to Illex. You resurrected Chanticleer, who now goes by Ethos. You resurrected Talon. You resurrected the ship captain Rick, who immediately gave you a little nugget of knowledge that informed you that no matter what you can do, the only way to get rid of the connection that Thaddeus has to all of his crew members, if he so chooses, is to kill them. Because once you accept and let the fog into your lungs and you gain the benefits of what it has to offer, you're stuck with it for life.
Like literally?
Yeah.
Like it's bonded to you?
Yeah, it's like seeps into your cellular structure and becomes like symbiotically in you.
And what's the repercussion for going against that? Or do you just can't?
It's usually in the form of psychic damage and then death.
That sounds wretched.
Well, yeah, people don't know what they're signing up for.
Did you guys know this?
Found out last time.
Yeah. So we are a day out. You guys had gotten a long rest after bringing in the gold sails, now rebranded to the Golden Dawn. You guys have, I'd say, probably like 4 hours of sailing in front of you until you can get to Illex. Is there anything you guys want to do in the meantime? As you guys are all kind of like, come on, up, as Phantasma's doing her morning little ritual of clapping around you guys as you sleep.
I do have one question.
Okay.
What happened with Heavy Neck?
Oh, so Heavy Neck is missing.
Okay, so that he's still missing. We never found him. Like,
he's still at large.
okay.
You can ask Finn and Sheila what their theories are on his role in all of this, but he's still nowhere to be found.
Okay, I didn't know if any of that had been resolved, so that's what I wanted to find out.
No, he's gone. All right,
great.
So as Phantasma is clapping through the sleeping quarters, she claps one like very loud time, and all of a sudden you hear come from Talon's bunk. Ah! Oh God! No! What? Havoc! Like basically like snaps up in his bunk, covered in sweat. All of his scars are now just like burning hot through his skin.
All right, so it was
guys.
heavy neck. That's good.
What? What?
All right, so it was heavy neck. That's good. That's good to know. Thank you.
And
Because we were wondering that.
Sheila's gonna look down at Finn and be like, ruthless, man.
Yeah, well, you know, last time he said he didn't know if it like what happened, but now obviously.
Well, you
I
guys.
mean, yeah,
sorry,
we
yeah,
all
you know
got
what?
beef with Talon. He just came back from the dead.
You know what? You're right. Tolan, are you okay, buddy?
Yeah, I'm fine, man.
All right, cool. So yeah, it was heavy neck then.
I think so. I do believe it was heavy neck. Can I
Cool. You
kill him?
remember anything else?
Yeah, I just remember turning around and saying, "This is not you." And he had this crazy look in his eye, and he just, I mean, he cut me down. That's pretty much it.
Crazy look in his eye.
Yeah, I mean, I remember yelling at him, "This isn't you," and he just kept laughing really, really maniacally.
One could say that Heavy Neck always has a bit of an odd look in his eye.
Yeah, but I mean, I've seen him in the heat of battle, but I'm telling you, this is different. It was like a feral look.
I see.
Oh
I don't know.
man.
All right. Yeah, I have a suspicion about what happened, but let's keep it rolling, and I'll figure it out as I go.
All right. Good to see. Glad you were awake, Colin. Everybody else, are you awake?
Yeah. Wait. Where's? Oh, that's right. Ethos and Rick are on the other ship.
Yeah,
That's
they
right.
have their own ship now. God knows what they call that. I swear to God, if he names it the Terror of the, what could he name it? Blue
Did
of the
Do-
Deep.
do we know
The
if they
the terror of the narrow.
do we know if they installed the intermast on there yet?
I have no idea. I mean, I could check 1 sec. And she like goes and puts her hand up on the intermast, and you watch the glyph glow white. Hello, is anybody there? Good morning. No, nothing. But we should get going. Is that what they're saying? She takes her hand off.
Oh, get going. Where? Where are we?
I mean, we had to stop for a little bit. Are you guys ready to go?
Oh.
The orcas.
Oh, right. Yeah,
We're a little faster than them.
that's a good call. Yep. How are the orcas? Are they good? They're ready to go?
They're doing really good. They I have them on sort of a scouting patrol, and they haven't noticed anything within like at least like 5 months.
All right, sick. That's good. Well, then we're in a good position. Let's go to Illex.
Okay.
Yonder.
All right. So there's 4 hours until you get to Illex. Is there anything you guys need to get sorted out before there? You're basically just listening to Xander and Loratus just toil away at getting the glyph done. It's damn near close to done. It has 2 days left, so 3/5 done.
Sheila's gonna be holding her giant mug of coffee while they're working on the glyph. And they're definitely gonna have to be telling her to get the fuck out of the way the entire time while she just sleuths around watching them.
Okay. Eventually,
But she loves hearing the chatter. She has no fucking idea what they're talking about.
no, it's not talking. It's Xander humming to himself because if he talks, Loratus silences him.
That's perfect. That's her
But
perfect
eventually
morning.
he puts you to work. He's like, "Here, hold this."
Knocked on.
Yes.
How's the arcane engine? Are we good?
I believe that it is back to full capacity.
Yeah, it was running a little like hot because of the damage that was done to it, but you were able to get it under wraps now.
All right, and we're full. We're good. We're
Everything's good.
no danger of. Okay, good, cool.
All right.
Should we can we status report just like fucking everything on the ship? Are we good? Like this? How long is this gonna take, Loratus? Like Another couple days, day,
2 days.
2 hours.
2 days.
Okay. Sounds good, buddy.
And he just gestures to like the 4 feet that are remaining.
Can I get you anything? You want anything? You good?
I could use a break, but I'm going to do that when we arrive at Illex.
I am
That's
happy
fair.
to take over for a few moments, should you require it.
He looks at you. Roll a persuasion check. I believe that it might be too early in the morning for you. Maybe wake up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I got my double nat ones out of the way.
Yeah, that's really bad. I will stay and finish, and when we're just outside of Illex, I will need to depart and check on everything at home.
Yeah, also just be careful in Illex. I don't know if you ever heard, and you are honestly the person I am least worried about, but yeah, the Black Fog people are still evil, even the ones that we let live that are no longer on the ships.
I thought we
Interesting.
killed all of them.
Not those ones. We let the whole ship go because we killed the
Oh,
captain.
right, and they're in Illex. You're right.
Right, and then I recruited a few of them to run a ship, and those are the ones that we killed yesterday.
I love it. You guys are just shepherding my bad guys for me.
Yeah.
How did they get there? Oh, you put them there.
Yeah.
I'm not worried, but I believe that you should be. If that sort of magic is at play, I would assume that there might be a few more tricks that you guys have to deal with. I just don't know. So do you know what is causing the curse?
The fog. Once they accept the fog,
You know the origin of this fog.
it's like
You describe it as if it's a creature.
it's like a little demon monster that appears on the mast of their ships, and I don't really know. It's like kind of like a thing sticking out of a portal or something. It's like kind of hellish. I don't really know. It's like Pacty. Like
Bridge.
that's the word. Eldritch.
Well,
Elder and rich.
if you could get me a sample. Maybe I
Are
could find a way to reverse the effects.
Sample of the fog or sample of the eldritch being that I have to kill?
Both, if you could.
I'm gonna die.
You haven't died yet.
Mm.
And you hear from, hey, Red, you wanna maybe let's chit chat? You wanna start working? And you see steam start to shoot from his nostrils as he just like this guttural growl without his mouth even opening, just turns his head slowly to Xander. He's just smiling because he has 2 bowls in his hand. He's like, well, you usually are faster than this. He goes, and a little smile curls up. He goes, don't push your luck. I'm just starting to like you. And he just like a massive smile over his face. But no, come on. Do you want to start? Yes. Finn, I must get back to work. But
Yeah, real quick though, like would anti-magic work against an eldritch being?
I assume 'cause I would look up. I mean, I would start in the Shadowfell, the Fae, and maybe the Underdark.
Oh Christ, I can't read that much.
Um,
Julia,
What?
you want to look into all that for me, please? Thank you.
What? Library trip? Yes. Let's go. Right now?
I would start in the Fae, the Shadowfell, or the Underdark. If you're looking for creatures of that sort. It sounds, I mean, if it's eldritch in nature, that's where I would usually go to find that stuff. Or if you want to go deep into the abyss, but I'm not sure you guys are up for that.
Not yet, maybe in like 4 levels.
Maybe. And he just like smiles and goes, Julia, take care. The rest of you, and just like immediately turns his head, starts like fusing the crystal back into, and then he's like, yeah, Julia, you can use my computer if you need it.
You got it, boss. Just looks at Finn eagerly, like,
Oh, we're
Oh,
like
and you know I have a backdoor to all public records, right?
I'm pretty sure she figured that out already.
yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna say I knew that, but yes, I did know that.
Okay, good. I don't want you to think that you need to leave the lab to go find more information because I can promise you I've got it all in there.
But you don't have the books, though, and like they
Oh,
just
like
smell so
you're
much
talking
better than your
physical
stupid
book. Yeah,
computer. I mean,
okay.
your
Okay.
wonderful computer.
All right, fine. Go have your books.
I'm just
Just
saying,
know it's all right there.
you know, a good librarian really just like right to where you need to be. I'm just
You know
saying.
what? I'll come up with the like a weird digital like book version so that it feels like it's a book, but you can still use it.
No, don't bother. It's
You know
fine.
what? Okay. I really like that idea.
Next
Alright,
thing
so
you'll be
new
like, oh, it's in this virtual library, and it's like, no, I want the real thing.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Just trying to
alright.
help.
So new plan, you're not leaving the lab because I don't feel like teleporting into the library again and getting yelled at by the librarian.
Fine.
I thought they were quite pleasant.
Not the one that yelled at me.
Not when you teleport in.
And I teleported out too, bitch. Alright, yeah, so we're just gonna teleportation circle into his lab. Ready?
And
All right. Julia like
Alright,
cracks her fingers,
all
starts
right.
going to town. I think
alright. Stay,
got it.
stay.
I'll be right here. I'm not going
I will
anywhere.
be back right before we hit landfall.
Perfect. Thank
Okay, goodbye.
you.
That gives you 4 hours, roughly.
Just immediately just starts diving in. I think
Yeah.
she'd probably start with either the Shadowfell or the Underdark, looking
Okay.
for any type of creature that creates a mist of some sort.
All right. You're gonna throw in a bunch of like keywords to try and just see if his tech can like locate it. Roll an investigation check.
Mist, fog. She's just like, hmm, what else? What the fuck? Poison, and investigation. Fuck.
It's average. So luckily, these creatures are known. It's just going like you have to dig through like research journals, well not sorry, not research journals, exploration journals of eventually find these people depicting, they call them fog spawns or spawns of fog, where it's almost as if like you're traveling through the Shadowfell and you come upon like a body of water that has a fog in it that's so just opaque that you would like eventually like if you get close to it it can infect you and eventually can like if it's strong enough. Like there was one depiction of a guy who like they got close and he lost his entire crew member, and the only reason why is because like he got a weird feeling about it, and then he watched all of his mates kill each other and or like just don't go into the lake and die or like never come back. But these creatures exist. Loratus was he had he guessed too many, but they exist in the Fae and the Shadowfell. They don't exist in the Underdark.
Okay.
I mean, they could, but they are not native to those areas.
Do they have a name or no?
Fog spawn.
That's it, just fog spawn?
Yeah.
Okay,
Homebrew creation by me.
that's fine.
But they are like considered very powerful entities, and some even speculate that they might even have a sentience to them. But you can't get close enough to study them.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. And there isn't any reference to them being tied to any sort of god or demon or anything like that, right?
I'll with because you rolled.
You can tell me just I couldn't find it.
No. I'll give you another investigation check. Just
Okay.
one.
See if it actually just rolls once this time. Fuck, why you twice? Whatever.
All
Just
right.
the
Well, you
first
got,
one.
so, as you your research takes you from as you completely empty the Shadowfell documents out, you move on to the Fey sort of section of it, and you do find legends of hags that may form a bond with these or use them to then like cover their little like their area so that nobody can get it. They use them almost as like security, like fences.
Alright. So hags. Julia would probably be like, interesting. I figured it'd be something more powerful than a hag. Maybe it's a really powerful hag? I don't know. I'm sure this will be good.
Well, isn't there? I mean, like Baba Yaga is like the ultimate hag in D&D. So I mean, maybe.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, perfect.
All right. So I mean, that was a good crit.
Right?
Perfect. All right. So I'd say this probably takes you around like hour 2. You still got 2 more hours left. Any other research you want to do?
Probably just keep digging on it. I imagine she doesn't find much else, but
Yeah, no,
continues
I
to
mean,
try
like
and
once
dig.
you go through all the Fey like entries, it's pretty much a wash.
Yeah, so but that's what she spends the whole time doing just in case.
All right, yeah, you actually find some good folklore that like it's written. You're like, oh, actually, like you spend like a good like 45 minutes reading through that.
That was
But
a great
eventually,
start. Ah, fuck.
the rest of you, what are you doing in the 4 hours it takes you to get to the like approximation of Illex?
Converting sorcery points to spell slots and vice versa.
Okay, he's doing his Finn meditation.
I would likely be optimizing whatever remains in terms of fixing the ship.
Okay, so you got the engine going. The only thing that really needs to be put back together is the glyph of warding, which is being worked on. I will remind you that you weren't here for this. Magmore gave you a task, and you were close to getting it put together, where you could make a cannonball that was infused with a fireball spell.
Great. I'm working on that.
So just know that you have that task. And the way that I
Done.
was playing with it was that you're halfway to completing it, but you're going to need to do some rolls to see how well the completion goes. Because
Great.
what you're trying to do is you're sacrificing the core of a cannonball to then have like almost like a mechanism that once it like hits impact, it will release a fireball through like a bunch of other holes that you've drilled into this thing.
Neat.
But yeah, so you can work on that if you so choose to, or you
Yeah.
can do like
Sounds great.
All right, so roll me some Arcana checks.
How many?
Just one.
22.
22. Nice. Cool. It doesn't blow up in your face.
Fantastic.
Yeah, because you have to distill a very, very, very flammable liquid that will be able to like basically like super ignite and then create the explosion of fire. And you're having to like very carefully get it funneled into the vessel so that you don't break the sort of like seal so that it goes off prematurely. But
Sounds
with the 22,
extremely enjoyable.
yeah, you're just sitting there and you're like just watching the little drops shoot off. But you're able to make with the 4 hours and a 22, I'd say that you can make one complete and you can get the prep work done for another one, but it'll take you like probably like another day to like get that one situated.
Excellent.
So I'll say you can make one of these a day, but you've only got roll me a d4. You have 3, you can make a total of 3 cannonballs.
Great.
All right. Cool. So as you toil away at that, Sheila,
Sheila is gonna see Nocton toiling away at that and look at the plans and be like, Nocton, like, what are you gonna name that thing? It's gotta have a name, right? Like, it can't do all this shit and not have a name.
I'm not used to naming inanimate objects other than
Well, you-
using numerals. So I will leave that creativity up to you.
No, like, you gotta give it a really rad name. We'll pick one together.
Um,
Say
excellent.
the first thing that comes to your mind.
Creativity is hard.
Farms.
so as you guys are talking, Talon's driving, so Jeremy is kind of like cruising around, and like he walks into the lab just because he hears stuff, and he's got like a bunch of cups of coffee that he's like brewed. He goes, "Hey, does anybody want some?" As like he overhears you guys talking, and he looks at you and goes, "Oh, call it a flaming howler." And then he just puts the cups down and like he's like slowly sips the coffee.
Sheila's just gonna pick one up, sip it, look at it, sip it,
Because think about
look
it.
at it.
Shoot that thing off, those little holes are gonna make whistles, so it's gonna like howl, and then once it hits,
You know what, Jeremy? You could be the new heavy neck. Like,
I don't really want to be that guy. He's kind of I mean, for one, he has terrible taste in tattoos, and two, he's kind of a dick.
I love you even more. Clink.
I do like the name.
I think it's not bad. I mean, you should shoot it first to make sure it sounds like that. But
Well,
we'll
now that it has the name, I will make it sound like that.
oh, perfect. All right, cool. Well, let me know if you need other cool names. I guess I'm good at that.
As a note, I'm going to be implementing something from my realm, which is a death whistle, so that it makes like the Mayan death whistle noise when you fire it.
Okay, all right. So it's like really eerie as they're being shot through the air. I mean,
Less of a whistle and more of a scream.
yeah, honestly, you should just make more of those. I mean, they can blow up with fire or not, but we should just have those to like intimidate the shit out of people.
This can
Just
be, this can happen.
All right. So as you guys are like conversating away, we start to get to the 4-hour mark. You guys see the glyph start to glow on the intermast. Phantasma kind of just like shuffles over, puts her hand on the mast, goes, "Guys, you're going to want to hear this." You're muted.
Finn reaches out and touches it with his mage hand to see if that works.
It does not.
Fine. He gets up and touches it.
All right.
Finn here.
Yeah, we got smoke columns definitely coming from where Illex is.
Yeah.
What do we want to do?
Yeah, that sounds about right. We should probably save them.
Adrian's not responding.
Adrian might be dead. I hope not, but let's take a look.
I mean, the word from the word we got from his crew was that he took him and how many men? Jesus Christ, where did I put it? Him and 10 men went in to try and like scout it out, and they never came back.
Idiot. 10 men is not enough. He knew that too.
Yeah, Adrian is not the brains of this operation.
The optimist, maybe? That seems like it.
He was more of the charismatic sort of like rowdy sort of captain. He could really talk up his men. And now it's biting us in the ass. So
Wisdom and intelligence should be. Jesus. Okay. Captains should all be wise and intelligent.
yes, we know that now, but we can't do anything now. Illex is on fire, assumedly.
Going forward. Just gonna throw that out there right now. All captains need to be wise and or intelligent.
Are you
Roger
sure you
that.
want me as
Somebody
a
write it
captain?
down.
I'm writing it down. All right,
New rule.
that's great. Rule in place. What's the plan?
Well, the plan. I'm gonna go get Julia real quick, and then we're gonna beach and beat the shit out of some people.
All right. So, you are. How are you getting to Julia?
I'm gonna circle 2 more times.
All right. Julia, you are rudely interrupted through your second folklore article
Okay.
by Finn. I will note she is this close to the fucking screen. Like she is like just eyeball glued.
Probably don't even hear you come in. Just.
That really can't be good for your eyes.
Oh, you're here. Oh, okay. Yep. She's like Xing out of things. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I got some notes. Let's go. I'm sure.
Yeah, we got columns of smoke. We gotta go.
Oh, good.
Fill me in on the way, please. Thank you.
Okay. Well, this is like an instant. Anyway.
We got plenty of time. You can start now.
So they're called fog spawns.
All right, sounds good.
That's all I need. As you guys appear back on the Terror of the Deep, Phantasma looks at you.
Let's go.
We should go. Tala, go! And she yells up, and you feel the ship lurch forward as the engine starts to kind of like rev up with a different, like a brighter red as you guys start to scoot forward. You're on your approach. Talon will call out, "Hey, looks like I think I see you guys. Do you guys remember Frank?
Who the fuck is Frank?
I got Frank on a lifeboat. Frank. Okay, so roll a history check, I guess, if you guys don't remember. There you go, Finn. Frank is the part 1 of 2 of the like infamous boat repair guys in Illex.
Oh,
Just stranded out on a boat.
Amazing.
Let me do this for you guys. Wait, hold on. Why is he over there? Just kind of floating there. Hold on. You guys are you guys on here? Nice. So zoom into the very bottom. Right. These gold sail ships are not with you. You guys are now right about there.
is there a cat on that boat?
All right. It looks like he's trying to wave down the other ships, but they aren't seeing him.
Can you get close enough just so I can message him?
Yeah, I'll pull up right underneath. And he like kind of, and you guys are like, I'd say probably 50 feet below the bottom of his little dinghy that's just like rocking back and forth.
Francis, it's Finn. What's up?
Who is this? Are you guys on the ship?
Yeah, we're on the ship.
Come get me.
Okay. What's the deal? What you got
Okay.
information for me, or can you chill for a bit?
Okay. I'll just say this. They've got everybody rounded up at bar 77. And as you look over, I mean, obviously you can see the fires everywhere. And he just yells out, he goes, "Yeah, I think they're waiting for you. Or they're waiting for something."
All right, good. We're gonna just pop in and fucking kill them all then.
Yeah, can I come aboard?
Is there a lot of them?
There is at least 2 score.
What
Wait,
the
no,
fuck is-
what's a
What's a
score?
score?
It's like 20 of them.
40?
No, it's like sorry, 1 score. It's 20.
Okay, so there's 20 guys.
Yeah, I think. And they all got guns, and there's like a few magic people. They were like all kind of like rounding us up, and like I was able to get on a boat and get the fuck out of here.
What
They
the
got-
fuck? They didn't have magic people before.
They got magic people now.
What the fuck? All right.
One of them was casting something.
Hey, can you chill on that boat for a little bit? We'll come back and get you when we're done.
Come on, it's
You're
fine.
you're a
You
boat
better-
fixer. We can't risk you.
All right, fine. Just whatever. Just can you save Pam and the rest of them?
She's in there too?
Yes, I think. Well, hopefully she's still alive. Fucking fat mouth probably got her killed though.
Yeah, maybe. But all right, yeah. I mean, people are gonna die, but we're gonna kill as many of them as we possibly can.
Okay. Yeah, I'll sit tight. Thanks.
Yeah, don't die in the process. We'll be back for you.
I'll try. All right, guys. So, plan of attack. Where are you going?
How many people can I teleport with?
Like 8.
You and up to 8 willing creatures of your choice. Okay.
I don't believe any of you have actually seen my battle configuration yet, so.
Oh boy.
Sick. All right, so there's gonna be 8 of us. I'm gonna take me plus, or there's 9 of us. I'm gonna take me plus 8. And if there's not 8 of us to go on this ship, then we're gonna go to one of the other ships and go
Crap.
in with 9 full people.
Okay. All right. So, I'd say that with the people on the Terror of the Deep, that brings you guys, Phantasma. So that's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Tolland was 6.
I don't like
Jeremy's-
Tolland
Jeremy's 7.
or Jeremy.
Okay, so 5. And that's it.
All right,
Good.
what's the nearest ship to us?
Bryden was the next in line.
Does Bryden have 4 decent fighters?
Yeah, he could offer you his top guys.
All right, so we're gonna pop out of the water or we're gonna swim up to Bryden's ship real quick.
All right. Dun, 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 dun. As you can exit the Terror of the Deep and swim the, I don't know, it's like probably like 5 minutes to get to them. Oi, what's going on? What's the plan? Brian,
if-
we got
Yeah, so it's gonna be us 5 plus we need 4 guys. We're gonna teleport right into Bar 77 and rescue as many people as we can while killing every single other person that we possibly can.
okay, sounds good. I'm coming with. So Bryden will grab 3 dudes and do you need us to jump in the water?
No, we're gonna come out. It's
Okay.
wet.
and
It's wet
they,
in here.
They let down the ladder for you guys to like climb up.
All right, yeah,
Want to get
come on,
wet. Thanks.
come on.
All right, so you guys gather, huddle around. Finn, you can cast your spell, and then a nice curtain of white can
All right,
surround
everyone,
you guys.
everyone, get your weapons ready. If you are a caster, am I the only caster here? God damn it, I am the only caster here, aren't I? Beware of casters.
Pulling out cutlasses and rapiers.
Yeah, just be fucking ready, all right?
Okay.
Julia is gonna, like, as soon as she sees Finn start to cast it, she's gonna cast haste on herself.
All right. Beautiful.
If we can, try to save Pam first because she's gonna help the shit out of us.
Roger that.
Save the strong people. This sounds so fucking terrible, but save the strong people first so that they can help us fight.
All right. If Adrian's alive, I'll go for him. You guys, someone else go for Pam.
There's no way in hell Adrian's in there. But all right, yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
You guys, in a flash, appear in the bar 77.
Oh, I'm gonna armor first too. Sorry.
That's fine. You guys had ample time to prepare. We're gonna drop you right in the middle. So right here.
Cool.
What I get. We'll do Bryden is here.
I'm so little.
One of his guys. Yeah, hold on, you gotta be bigger.
Definitely winged out also.
Yeah, I assumed. All right, the rest of you, do I need to put you on the board? Stream. Sheila.
I'm very small.
Where are you? Oh, Jesus.
I'm like, I'm like, it says Sheila's head.
Okay, that's sized right. All right, so Battle Knoxon. Okay, now we need Phantasma.
And Julia.
I should qualify
Julia.
myself. Just gotta go looking.
Julia.
Save settings. Okay, Sheila. Knocked in the rest of you. Finn, you're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who am I missing? That's
Me?
Who am I
no
missing?
problem. You got me.
you guys.
Random fighters. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I brought
5,
in the
6,
3.
7,
That's all
8.
I thought. No, it's supposed to be 4. I mean, no. You guys were only 5, so then he had to bring 4 other people. Okay. I'm an idiot. Bad at math because my brain didn't want to do it. All right. So you guys are all right here. Let's fucking roll initiative. As you look, they all look like they're kind of hunkered down. They are definitely taken by surprise by you guys. They have everybody corralled in that location, surrounded by these barrels represent flammable, like liquid barrels that could burst and then like easily put this place up. Add turn. And then we'll do masters. Everybody that is within the like corral has their hands heavily bound, their mouths completely covered, and they're all kind of like daisy chained together by rope.
Who do we see in there?
Okay, you see Pam is right here,
Okay.
and Adrian is right here.
Okay.
The rest looks like they're all just kind of like locals that kind of like are like run the shops. All right, cool. So we're good here. The turn order is set. All right. So it is Brian's men first. I shouldn't have used Arthur, but whatever. So they are going to run to here, to here. And they're going to make 2 attacks. Wow, they both miss as they take out these sort of like almost hand-me-down scimitars, and they take 2 swipes, or sorry, each with 1 swipe at these guys, but just narrowly miss. Finn,
His best guys only have 1 attack.
hold on, I forgot these guys are moving as well. Guys, the skill disparity between you guys and the rest of your fleet is very large. As these guys are going to come and they're going to do the same thing. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, luckily it's a fucking caster. So this dark-skinned woman like holds up her staff and isn't able to block it. Is just going to get cut up by the last attack. Gonna get sneak attack, so that's good. So we're going to do 5 plus 10, so 15 points of damage. Still up, however. Finn, now it's your turn. Those are really bad rolls.
So I see 5 of these barrels that are presumably filled with flammables.
Yes, they have the markings of like danger, flammable. They're oil
And
casts.
and I see all of these guys with guns that could probably shoot it and ignite them.
Yes, you do.
Fine. Sure thing.
All right. Playing the fucking numbers here.
Oh boy.
Fly into the air and backflip right into this group of people, and
Okay.
I am taking 8 of them with me outside of this building.
Okay, so you're gonna teleport them where outside? You do remember that there were men also on the exterior of this building.
Oh, there are? Shit.
Here, let me show you. Yeah, you got to zoom in because the map's big. Because I didn't want to make like the map in pieces. But on the outside of this building, there's also gunmen stationed that you guys kind of circumvented with the first teleport.
All right, but there's nobody up on these upper things.
No, but they're on fire.
They're on fire, but safe for now.
Okay. Yeah. Safe enough. Good. What are you
All
doing?
right, where on this map, where are we?
Sorry.
On
You guys are here in the dead center of
the
bar.
dead center. Okay. Cool. All right, yeah, I'm gonna take them up here.
There? Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Move you
So I
back.
can fly back down like immediately.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna jump over there. And
Move yourself, please, so I can grab these 8 people. Was Pam in that group?
yeah, Pam, Adrian, and the strongest looking people. Like 6 more of the strongest looking people that I can see.
Adrian gone. I'm gone. We'll say this guy. Hold on. Motherfucker. That guy gone. GM, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so bam, follow those people out.
Yep.
And then so you're now technically there.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right.
And how far is that? How far am I?
Hold on, let me double check for you. Approximately 120 feet.
Okay.
All right. Beauteous. The gunmen turn, and in this sort of ghoulish, like blank stare, they all pick up their guns, and you hear, "I'm sorry about this," and they all will start shooting. Not at the flame barrels yet. They're gonna first empty a round into you guys first. So Julia, you're gonna take 2 shots. Bryden's gonna take two shots. And this guy's gonna turn around and point blank shoot that guy. So Julia, the first shot's at you.
Miss.
9. Get the fuck out of here, AJ. Can't roll for shit.
Also miss.
Wow. Just like splinters start shooting out from the ground beneath you. Bryden's gonna get his 2 shots. Watch me crit on this. Oh, there you go. All right, so 1 hits, barely. The second one misses, as Bryden is gonna take 8 points of damage, just getting clipped in the waist. And then the other one is gonna disadvantage. Even no, 12 miss. Just wildly just shoots the ground. Bryden now, finally his turn, is going to see these gunmen and is gonna yell out, we need to disarm them quickly. And he's going to sprint here. And he's going to make he's got 4 attacks. So 17, 2. So he's going to take, he is dual wielding scimitars. 18 damage. And since he's still up, he is going to use his action to try and disarm this man. So he's going to make an attack roll. See if it hits first. Doesn't hit. All right, fuck. He's got to wait for the next one. So he's going to waste all 4 attacks on him. Finally gets him with the second one. This guy's going to make a con save. Fails. As the last one, he's able to like broad edge with his scimitar just slap the rifle out of this dude's hand. It clatters to the ground. He like is finished with his turn, but he looks over at you guys warily. He's like, hurry! Why do I have them going different turns? Boom. Fantasma's turn. Yay. Fuck, what does she want to do? Margin 40 feet on left side. Ooh, nice. Okay, so what she's gonna try and do is she is going to cast 6th level move earth, and she is going to start controlling the elements, the wood around all of the arch. Well, at least what is gonna she gonna get? Nice. So she can get 3 of them. So she's gonna make a 40-foot line down this way where all of the boards slowly start to turn to this sort of like real thick sand, and you watch these guys sort of like sink down. The one dude who dropped his gun, it just disappears into the sand. And so that is going to become oh, I can move it too. Nice. So she's going to completely engulf these people with like 5 feet of sand as she just pulls it from the boards underneath. 1 action, good. Concentration, 2 hours. At the end of every 10 minutes, I can choose a new terrain. All right, so she's just going to hold this terrain, and is going to force these guys to all be making disadvantage attacks, as well as having 0 movement speed. Or now, we'll do attacks, difficult terrain, so that they're stuck until they get out. Nocta, battle bot.
These guys are all 4 of these guys are bad.
What?
Or the white guys.
The white guys are on your team.
Ah, okay, that's unfortunate.
What we got?
I am going to. You all sort of hear like this whirring noise, and like my entire body sort of starts to hum. And then you see something that you've sort of seen on Xander before, where like you see like electricity sort of like coruscating over my body, just like cascading over like little rivulets. And then I'm gonna run forward to are both of these guys bad over here?
Yeah, these gunmen are bad. This is Bryden. He's good.
Bryden. Okay.
All 3 of them are currently engulfed in the sand.
Yeah,
got it. These 2 guys are bad though.
Here, let me do a freehand.
Okay, so I'm gonna run over along the wall, and you see me sort of like put my hands out, and nothing comes out of my hands, but the ringing noise starts to originate over here instead, and I'm gonna cast Shatter on them.
Which guys? Sorry.
The 2 guys over on the left.
Oh, nice, cool. The rogues, perfect. So, Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Yeah, the ringing just sort of like increases in intensity until it just sort of like a huge crack.
All right, so 19 for this guy. 15 for that guy. So top guy, I think, saves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but bottom guy does not. So how much damage did you do?
3d8 of thunder and 1.5 d8. So hold on. 3d8. So 13 damage on one guy and 7 on the other. Or 6. I don't remember.
13 damage on the one. Sorry. 13. Perfect. All right. Concussive blast goes off. That's it.
Yes, that's it.
Okay, cool. So it's the caster's turn. All right. Jesus, D&D Beyond, stop freezing. I need you. All right, we'll do the mages first. So, 130 feet, so 30 feet within range. So 1. Nice. Okay, so one of them is going to take I don't even know what the components are, but they take a bunch of shit out of a component pouch and they just smash it together, and you watch lightning start to like ball up in their hands, and they look at the two guys that are surrounded, and they don't even like push it in a direction. They just almost like pulse it in their hands, and they're gonna cast chain lightning. So we're gonna get a dex saves from 1. So we'll do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many targets? Three bolts leap off. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. So we'll do 3 dex saves. Fail. Wow. There we go. Save. 21. All right. So fail, save, save. That means it's 10d8. 37. Okay. Shit. And then 37 halved is what? 18?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, cool. So as they get singed, the other one is going to Sheila, can you make a wisdom save for me? Oh, nice. All right.
I also get that's a plus 11.
Oh, it's a plus
11.
11? Don't, why? Why
No,
would
it's
you?
just 11.
Why would you toy with me that?
Just
What?
kidding. It's just an 11. I'm just kidding. It's an 11 only.
Okay, all right. So you guys are gonna watch this other caster grab a bunch of other components out and is gonna hold up this focus crystal, and a green energy is just gonna like shoot out in a halo, and then that green energy starts to gather around Sheila's body, and you are going to be polymorphed into a turtle.
Womp.
Turtle.
Well, I don't think I have counter spell, so
Yeah, unfortunately you don't. So Sheila, you're now a turtle. Look up the you're just like a normal turtle 5e, so please look up those stats. Perfect. And they are now concentrated.
Wait, a sea turtle or like a turtle that can walk around?
I'm gonna roll a d20, and if it's above a 10, then it's one that can't walk around because she was smart. Nice. All right, yeah. So it's a sea turtle. So it
So it's
has
a sea turtle.
flippers, and it's
Wonderful.
just like she's trying to get traction. She can't. All right, cool. Julia.
Julia's gonna snicker a little, and then she's going to blink forward 10 feet. Meh, wait, meh. Okay. This way. Take a shot at this person.
Which one?
This caster.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. That's the lightning girl.
Yep. 26 to hit for 10 damage.
Yes, both hit.
And I think oh god, it's been so long since I played. I think I have another thing. Let me double check. Where I do more damage. This bonus action. You can choose one creature you see. Next time you hit this creature with a weapon attack. Oh, can I have chose beforehand?
Yeah.
Okay, so I chose them to be my planar target, and then I'll do another 2d8. So 24 force damage on the first, and then I'll take another shot at them.
Don't worry, dude. This gal's going down.
Oh, she's dead. Okay, even better.
Yeah. So it's like a gut shot right in the chest, and then as she looks up, your planar magic just like starts to seep into her, and she just keels over and dies.
Nice. Perfect. Okay, and then I will take a shot at the other caster over here.
Nice.
Um,
Still holding her focus crystal, concentrated on her spell.
so that's
2 hits.
just it's only intended to be one shot. For some reason, my mouse keeps double clicking, so I apologize.
All right, so he still hits. So, oh no, I don't know why that shouldn't happen.
So 9 damage.
And let me do a con save. Boom, maintains concentration.
And then Julia, having read through that book that the Radis gave her about creatures, is gonna take a shot at Sheila.
There you go. Roll the hit.
26.
Sheila, what's your... Yeah, that hits.
Right.
I'm not even gonna.
So 11 damage.
What's your HP?
Oh, 5.
Nice. So it pierces the shell and just cracks open, and then Sheila roars back into existence.
And that's my turn.
Wildly
Actually, I'll probably run another over here to see if I can pull some aggro from these
Help
people.
us! Help us! Don't let them do it! They're gonna light us on fire!
Yeah. That's my turn.
All right, Sheila.
Sheila will roar out of her shell into a rage.
Oh, nice.
And then, are these people bad right here? I'll go thump on them. Bang.
Yeah, these people, the white people are not bad. Those are
Yeah,
Brian's.
I'm just gonna thump on this guy.
All right, the caster, good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
you have to beat an 11,
Oh, sweet.
not wearing armor.
Awesome. There you go. So that is 37 damage.
Okay, still up, but like very, very, very badly. We'll do with 2 attacks, so 2 con saves. Ooh. Oh wait, no, you broke the polymorph. Sorry, there's no more con saves. Ignore that. And she basically is within inches of her life. Anything else we do? Sheila, you good? All right. It is now Brian's men once again. All right, so turn around. We're gonna get advantage, at least a little bit. 2 attacks. Well, okay, so at least they're finally hitting. Nice, 11 damage. So he pivots around as Sheila's. You like basically cut this caster down and is going to take his scimitar, just cut right up her backside, and she's gonna fall not unconscious, fall dead to the ground. This guy gonna make his attacks. 22 for 11 points of damage again. Suck it. Nope. All right, cool. The rest of them, these guys. This guy's gonna run up here. This guy's gonna run over here, make their attacks. So they don't have advantage, unfortunately. Two. 21. Nice. So both hit. 16 points of damage. This guy, he's still up. $19 to this guy. Cool. So they start to cut them down. But they're still up. Finn. Go back in.
I saw this guy over here before, right? Who was? Is this a bad guy
Huh?
on the right?
Oh yeah, he's bad.
Okay.
They're not in that pen. Or if they're not behind the bar, they're bad.
All right. Cool. Finn, yeah, I guess I'm gonna dimension door. I'm gonna quicken dimension door. So that's 2. And where am I? I'm going to up here right next to this guy.
Beautiful. All right, cool.
And as my action,
They are not in the turn order.
I'm gonna go ahead and booming blade his ass.
Go for it. Roll to hit. 16. Yeah, you beat.
17.
Nice. So you hit.
So
Piercing.
8 piercing plus 6 thunder.
You're using your dagger. You stick your dagger in, and you watch it like stick in, and then this like sort of like shockwave just shoot from the inside across the skin.
Yeah, like you see it roll
Oh,
down my arm
oh.
and then just go.
Yeah. Almost like pull it, like put like pressure pushing your dagger out from the wound. Anything else?
Action, bonus action. Movement. I'm gonna go this way and see if he follows me. I know he's gonna. I know it's gonna draw a.
Opportunity attack?
Yeah.
21.
And I'm going to block it.
Shield?
Yep.
Beautiful. All right, so you start to run away, and you use your wings to like push away, and you just quickly throw up an ethereal shield because you can see that thing is coming straight for your fucking chest.
Yep.
And it just like clinks off. He looks a little pissed about that. And now you were done?
Yep.
All right, cool. Bad guys' turns. So, being dominated by Thaddeus as they are going to focus in to their main goal, knowing what they were supposed to do. And they're all going to make attacks. They're all going to try and shoot the barrels. So 1, 2, 3, 5. I have 5. So perfect. I can't believe I had the foreshot to do that. All right. So.
Well, you only have 2 with guns right now, right? Because 3 of them are trapped in quicksand.
Well, they're trapped, so they're gonna make their shots at disadvantage. So it's 4 shots. Sorry, because I forgot the one dropped his gun.
Gotcha.
All right, so we'll make the 2 disadvantage shots first. All right, still got above a 10. Nope, sorry, disadvantage. AJ. All right, so 2 guys that are in quicksand hit. the two guys on the outside are gonna make their 2 attacks. Regular. Assume nice. All right. So you're gonna hear 4 gunshots and then this cracking of wood. No ignition, no fire, but you watch all of this oil and Nocton. I mean, you quickly realize you're like, this is a very flammable liquid as it just starts spreading abnormally quickly around the surrounding area. I will draw those shapes for you now of where that is. Here. Here. Julia, it's starting to cover your feet. We'll do it that way. All right, so that's the X. Now let's do the rogues because I decided not to do them last time. Nocton, you fucking up their days. They're gonna make 2 attacks at you, swarm you, actually for advantage. 22, 21.
Barely.
Nice. 35 points of slashing and sneak attack damage. That guy's dead. That one shot. This guy, Finn. Shit. You ran away. You have shield up. Is it because shield lasts until your next turn, correct? So it's still up. He is going to make an attack. He's
going to take that damage, yep.
Yes, take
Which
the damage.
was 14 thunder.
Nice. Okay, cool. So he immediately moves and regrets his decision as it's just like the wound that you left just almost explodes his side, and you can see that whatever little tiny slit you had is now like a gaping wound and like starting to bleed out everywhere. But he almost seems unaffected by the extreme pain that you would normally feel, and he takes his scimitar and just tries to stick it into the barrel to try and break it open. He succeeds. He sticks it in there, like twists, and then with enough force breaks it open and just starts dumping onto the side, just covering his own feet. Needs to be orange. Boom. All right, cool. Now it's Bryden's turn. This guy's still up, fucking apparently. So he's gonna make his attacks. 16 barely hits. Crits. All right, so he gets his 4. And that's. Oh yeah. This dude's kind of like flailing around the sand, and he just quickly. Like you just watch 4 lightning fast attacks, and his throat becomes basically eviscerated, and he falls dead. And then he like as he spins around in a very elegant flourish, looks down at the fire and goes, "Oh shit!" And then like is quickly looking around for the next target, and locks eyes on this guy. It is he gets movements, so he'll move. And now it's Phantasma's turn. She's going to use her action to try and cover their entire area so that they are completely engulfed and will have to move out of the sand to try and like get a clear shot because their vision's completely obscured. As she just lets out this guttural and like pulls more like elements or more wood material into the sand column that is now standing probably like 10 feet. It's to the ceiling at this point. Those guys, they're already gone. Nocton.
I am going to look at the spreading oil. There's only one guy left over by Bryden, right?
Yeah, there's this gunman, and then there's that rogue over there who opened the barrel.
Okay. I'm going to again, you hear a weird humming coming from me, and then all of a sudden the entire room is going to be filled with lights and patterns.
Ooh, okay. I like this.
So basically, it's almost the entire room because it's 30 by 30. So it's like basically this whole section over here.
Okay, so I got a bunch of wisdom saves I'm gonna have to make. Can you exclude people? Or is it everybody? Each creature.
It's each creature in the area who can see the pattern.
So it's all.
Okay, so it's everybody.
Okay.
So everybody
Yeah,
in the room
that's
is gonna be.
Well, everyone on the left half of the room.
Okay, all right. So you're
Yeah.
designating that. Okay, perfect. All right.
You know,
so,
I mean, because like it's 30 by 30, so it's like it's really like this section here.
okay, I got you. All right, so let's start with Phantasma, who, yeah, she's fine. Nocturne, brilliant. Can I get Sheila? Can you make your wisdom save? To Bryden's men. It's a fail. So I say fail. Fail.
$19.
Fail. So it's funny, the guy that's in the quicksand in that area can't see the pattern right now. So
Oh my god.
yeah, because of the sand. This guy gonna make his.
Wait,
fail.
but didn't he shoot last time? He can shoot blind, but he can't.
No, the sand wasn't there yet. They had one
okay.
shot that they could make before Phantasma like completely covered them.
Got it. Oh, because okay, yeah, understood.
Okay, so now we'll do that guy. He barely succeeds. So one bad guy makes it. Arthur makes it. And this guy right next to you fails. Come on, and this guy fails. Nice. All right,
Yes,
so
the two
everybody,
next to me have failed.
so everybody with a red dot has failed. So the two rogues that are surrounding you has failed. One of Brett's men, actually, all three of Brett's men in that area failed, as well as one gunman. And the only people who succeeded was one of Brett's men and a gunman who are right next to you.
Okay, so I'm going to take my action surge and essentially disengage. Not quite disengage, but I'm gonna just like slip out from between these.
Yeah, you don't have to because you're fine.
And I'm going to rocking grasp the one that's right next to me.
There you go.
19.
That hits.
17 lightning damage.
Still up.
Jesus. I should have swung because I attacked twice. Dang it.
Definitely probably cracked a tooth in that. There's no casters left, actually, so they're out.
That is what I'm going to do.
Perfect. Julia, you're up. You now have flammable liquid oil on your shoes that you're gonna have to like, you just have to spend an action to like take it off because it's like an annoying ass fucking oil.
Okay, well, she's gonna teleport first 10 feet
Nice.
out of it. And to be honest, she's just gonna leave it on her feet. Because she doesn't plan on walking. She's gonna take a shot at this guy.
Which
And
guy?
this guy.
Oh, nice.
She's gonna
Okay,
mark
sorry.
him as her current target with her bonus action. And
All right, let loose.
Yep. So that god
Yeah.
damn mouse. So it's the 16.
Yes, the 16 hits, just barely.
Another 5 force damage on top of that.
17. Ooh, he's like, after that shot, he's looking like one more shot would do him in.
Okay, so she's gonna take another shot.
He's definitely reaching for something.
So 23 for 12 damage.
Nice. As your arrow pierces his chest, you see him taking out from like one of his like undercoats this like small little torch, unlit, but like as he falls, it like falls and like clanks to the ground.
Good. And then she'll blink back to like here, and then take a shot at the one Brighton's engaged with as her
Okay.
last hasted shot. Just once. Hey, there it goes. God, my mouse. 15 to hit
Missed.
for 8 damage. All right, so cool.
All right. So that's it.
Yep.
Beautiful. Sheila.
Sheila will attack the person that's standing adjacent to the sorcerer that just fell. Forever.
That guy.
Yep.
Roll the hit. Yes.
19.
Yes.
So the 22 hit. All right, sweet. Oh, sick. Lots of damage there. How about that? Like 38
One.
damage.
Yeah. you completely decapitate this. Like you go from like your upper shoulder and you bring it down, and with the force you just cut through the dude's neck and then through the table and then bury your sword into the wooden.
Sweet. Who's still up?
He's not. Who's still up? These two rogues who are just staring at the ceiling, and then this gunman who's staring at the ceiling as well. There's this guy who's kind of like you just see arms and a gun kind of like stuck in sand, in a column of sand. And then this gunman, and I think that's it for the inside.
Oh, sweet. Sheila's gonna use her movement to get up on this dude so that she can just wham on him next.
All right, cool. As you move across and over to this side, you hear commotion as there are men sort of running towards this door. You can see the people from the outside are now headed in. It looks like it is, hold on, let me make sure I'm doing my count right. It looks like you have 4 men coming in from your entrance. There's 2 guys who are like one turn away from, or like next turn going to be in the building. And then there's 2 more guys who are just getting to the top of the ladder to then come and do the reinforcements. Finn,
So
I'll give
this is
you
to
the
my-
added benefit of being at the other entrance. You can hear that as well, as there's a guy just his hands are getting to the top of the ladder that brings him into the pier. All right. So let me bring this back here. Brian's men. Wait, they're all hip. Do I get any save at the end of my turn for Hypno?
No, it's concentration.
Okay, cool. Well, no.
So
like,
I'm still like
as long
it's
as you
still-
have it, they can't do a
charming 'em,
save at
yeah.
the end of their turn.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So he's gonna go and just attack the first guy in front of him. $14, miss. Cool. And then everyone
Hold on,
else.
that might end it. Hold on. Takes any damage. No, okay.
Yeah, Finn, you're up.
There's nobody currently that is able to attack these barrels or the people, right? Other than the people that are going to be coming in.
Yeah. In the immediate area, that's all you can see.
All right.
Is the guy Bryden's engaged with? I thought this guy was
Still up. Yeah, he's still up. And he's still like, I mean, he's heavily obscured by the sand, but he's still moving around.
All right. That's fine. I'm gonna go in here and start untying people.
All right. That will take your action. I won't make you roll for it because you are very proficient in knots from your experience being a pirate.
And freeing oneself from things.
And just the general knowledge of being able having to get out of handcuffs all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can start tying people like, oh my god, thank you. Oh.
And I'm just gonna be like,
What do we
"Get
do?
out, run, get out of here." Go close the doors. Hold them closed.
Okay, all right. So I'll give them movement at the start of the next round.
Actually, what I'm going to tell them all to do is, as I'm untying one, I'm going to be like, untie more people. Let's get everyone
Okay, all right,
untied
yeah,
and then
all right.
run.
So yeah,
Yeah.
one guy turns and he goes to the woman.
Yep.
He starts untying and like he gets like you free a little kid. They run over and start just like pulling on a bunch of knots. So that's gonna help speed this process up.
I'm trying to get them all untied in like a
Yeah.
turn if I can.
I'll say this makes a little bit more sense. So you're able to use your action to immediately give them all at least one turn of actions. And I'll say that they spend this round all freeing themselves so that next round they'll be able to like move around and move the door and do stuff.
Yep.
But you watch them all just hastily like dude. There's one lady is using her teeth and is just like trying to rip her hand out. And you watch just a massive burn as she just pulls it out of this like hugely like gross coiled rope.
As it's going, I'm just gonna be kind of shouting random instructions. I'm just gonna be like, "There's a dead guy there. There's a dead guy there. There's a dead guy there. There's weapons there. There's weapons there. Get out of the fucking oil."
Okay. Finn, as you are yelling commands, you may take a 1d8 die of inspiration that you feel from just the confidence of like being a good leader.
Sick.
So that brings us to Gunman, who hypnotized, can't do anything, is going to use his action to move away and out. Well, movement, double movement, get out. Shake the sand off. He's going to take an opportunity attack. Suck it. Oh, fuck, miss. And is then going to take what's to do here? Yeah, is going to drop his gun to the ground and is going to pull out a torch and is going to use his action to light it.
I thought he used his action to get out of the sand.
No, I said it's difficult terrain. I walked that back.
Okay.
So because it's just he moved out of the sand half speed, got open. He's gonna use his action to light it, but is gonna not really have anything to do until his next turn because it looks like he's like his eyes are just focused on the oil. How far was that? Half movement, 15 feet, 6 feet. Yeah. It starts like looks like he's just like moving towards the oil spills. Captain Bryden. Vortex. Love it. Love it. Love to see it. Yeah. Just blood is starting to pool where he's pulling it out of the sand. That guy should have been able to move too, and he will. Forgot that he actually was alive still. He's going to take a reaction as well. Miss, unfortunately, and he's going to get to right there, slammed against the pillar, and sees the oil as well, and he is going to do the same thing. So it looks like he reaches for a small little like hand torch that he pulls out, and he's going to use his action to light it. And then there are two men with torches that are out right now, and I will give them a just so you guys can very clearly see who the men with the fire are. Bryden uses his turn. He moves away. He's going to close the gap. Phantasma. Bitch, what are you doing?
Just holding the sand, right?
Well, I mean, the sand's useless now.
Yeah.
Can she move it? That was it. Move Earth. I mean, every 10 fucking minutes. No, she's gonna drop that bad habit. And then cast Firestorm. No, she will. Has confusion on this guy. So he's gonna have to make a wisdom save. He fails. Nice. So this guy is immediately dumbfounded as these vines grow from the top of his head and then just like surround his entire, like from his head, like his bust, from his head to his shoulders. And he sort of like stops what he's doing and it just kind of looks like he's in like standby mode. The torch kind of just like falls down and he's just holding it like completely pointed into the like towards the ground. But we'll see what happens on his turn. So that's all she can do. The rogue's turn. They are both hypnotically charmed. So now it's Noctin's turn.
Okay. There's one remaining gunman near me, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
great.
he's gone. Yeah, no, there's the gunman there. Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have his gun anymore. He just has a torch.
I'm going to. Whoa, what is happening? What is happening? It like won't let me move my character out there. I'm gonna run forward and rather than me pull out a sword, you see a sword basically fold out of my arm.
Nice.
And it's like basically glowing with green magic. And I'm gonna swing at him for 25.
Yeah, that hits.
And the first hit is
Yep.
10 slashing with 4 acid, and
He's still up.
oops, sorry, that meant to do a second attack there. One moment. And the second one, 20,
Mhm.
and another 13.
He is like, I mean, one shot away from being dead.
Okay, and then bonus action stuff on this. I don't think I have any offensive bonus action here. No, I think that's it for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that means we are at Julia's turn.
All right, I'm gonna mark this guy here with my bonus action as my target, and then I'm gonna take a shot. Oh, natural 1.
No and no. 2
Uh,
shots missing.
damn. So third shot at the same guy. So crit.
Crit. Nice.
And conveniently, that also hits with the D. God, I'm gonna. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's 12 plus another 4d8. I'll just type it in.
Oh, dude, he's so dead. He's so dead. Yeah, you just
20 force damage.
yeah. The force just explodes his chest, and the torch kind of clatters to the ground. Still aflame, but you know he is dead.
Cool. And then Julia is going to dash 10 feet, yeah, into here to try and aid as much as she can as well. Now that Finn is arranging people, that's my turn.
All right. Yep. Perfect. Sheila, close out the round. What are you doing?
I'm gonna attack this guy now.
All right, go for it.
All right, 29. All right, and
Yes.
okay, and then that would be 31 for damage.
All right. He's still up, but not looking too good after that. And you just hear, "Hey, I see it! Fire!" as there looks like there's two guys that are just outside the threshold of the door that are gonna come into play here. They are not gonna be hypnotized. They finally make it into view, as well as another guy pops up over here. All right, and so with that, brings us to the top of the round. I need to pee, and it's a good time for a break. So let's all take like a 10-minute break, recharge your batteries, and then get back to hopefully finishing this combat without heavy loss of life.
Ooh. All right.
Hello and welcome back to the West March Guys live stream. I'm still the DM and these are still my players, thankfully. We're gonna jump right back into combat. These guys, if you're just now joining us, welcome. For those of you who are still watching, thank you. These guys are in Illex and they're trying to rescue a bunch of people. And right now it's kind of do or die as there's one torch that is lit that could be thrown to ignite a massive pool of fire that surrounds a handful of hostages or a handful of Illex natives. So we will start at the top of the round where the first wave of the outside people have finally made it to the inside, whereas one person appears right next to Bryden in the bottom right, and then two people appear right next to Sheila in the top left. So with that, still hypnotized, because Nocton, you haven't dropped your hypnotic pattern yet, have you?
Hasn't been a minute yet.
Okay.
It lasts 1 minute. And I was wrong. The pattern shows up and then disappears, but you stay hypnotized.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome. So they're gonna be doing nothing. Oh no, hold on. This guy is not yet because. So this guy is going to make his attack. Crit, nice. All right, cool. 14 points of damage, and he is out as he just like kind of like really lines it up and then just quickly slices the dude's throat open, and blood pours out as his body hits the ground, dead. Sheila, he looks at you and goes, "Don't worry, big girl, we ain't done yet." And he just like points his scimitar past you at the people that are, you saw come in. Finn, you're up.
Is everyone untied?
Yeah.
Cool. I see the guy with the.
Right there.
Okay.
Locked in combat with Bryden.
All right. And I see the guy behind him. Cool.
Finn, can you blow a hole in this wall?
In which wall?
This one.
It's just rock, right?
Oh, does it
Yeah.
it's into the?
So the back of this is built right up against the rock face.
Fuck. Okay, never
The
mind.
only way to go is right.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, I could blow a hole in this wall on the right here, but
Do it.
might hurt everyone.
We'll back up.
All right, how the fuck would I do that? I guess I could do a 4th level Thunderball. And I'm gonna do that quickened.
Okay, how far do we need to back up?
I'm just gonna do it directly in front of me. So.
Oh, okay, cool. So you're like the edge. Perfect.
Yep.
So that is 30 points of thunder damage. This wood is not that strong. So you just watch a perfect circle just shoot out as we're talking like a razor's edge, and you can feel a massive breeze of salt air hit you in the face. As you look down and there's a roof that you can jump on that is like probably a 10-foot drop.
All right, I'm just gonna look at everyone and be like, I'm gonna look at Julia specifically and everyone else and just be like, go. And I'm gonna use my movement and my action to beat the shit out of this guy with advantage.
Okay, awesome. So like as you fly away, you just watch they're the two probably like strongest people start sitting at the top, and they like start like kind of like holding them down as far as they can and dropping them. They are all going to use it's like double movement. Hold on. I want to do it for a cinematic. They're all gonna make athletics checks. Okay. So they barely do a good job about exiting this place, but like you see a bunch of people slip, like there's a lot of scraped knees, and like this one kid almost literally ate it like right into the ground, but was caught last second. But these people like in like the grossest way possible exit this area.
All right, and now with my action, I'm going to ether blast this guy in front of me
Go
3
for it.
times
Are you doing it on the way or right when you get in front of him?
on the way.
Okay. So you don't want the disadvantage. So 2 hit for
Yeah, it would be a straight roll either way because I would have advantage from the yeah.
I got you. Okay. So that is 8 plus 6.
So 9 force damage, I guess.
9? What do you mean? You hit
Because yeah, the 11 doesn't hit, the 29 does, and I get 3 for that because I didn't get the crit.
Oh right, I'm an idiot because I just saw numbers.
Plus the 6 force.
Yeah, so it's 9. So
Yeah.
he stumbles back, still holding on to the torch. That's it.
Yeah, if that didn't kill him, I'm gonna fly straight up for as many feet as I can. I think I flew 15 there, so I'll go 15 straight up.
Okay, all right. It's only like a 12-foot ceiling.
All right, then I'll go 12 straight up.
Okay, so you slam against it. He's gonna get opportunity attack.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, 18.
18 hits.
8 points of damage.
Okay.
Cool. Is that it?
Yep.
It's gonna hurt.
All right. Oh, sorry. Hold on. He had a gun. That would have been a dagger, so that should have been 1d4. Sorry. Okay, 6 damage. You get 2 back.
Okay.
As he just like quickly grabbed like a thigh dagger, and just like try to like backhand you and gotcha.
Yeah, as soon as I realize that didn't kill him, I'm gonna fly up into this corner as far away from these barrels as I possibly can.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because
It's about to hurt.
yeah, he's going to disengage and like walk straight into the middle of it. And as he turns and holds the torch up, you hear Thaddeus's voice come from his mouth. He goes, "Just so you know, I'm fucking everywhere, and you'll die eventually." And then he just drops the torch, and it ignites into this massive wall of fire that engulfs the entire back section. Julia, this heat hits you straight in the face. I mean, Finn, you can feel this warm blood, like all the air move, hit the ceiling, and then rush right past you, and then out the door. Yeah, it's a blazing inferno now.
Do I take any fire damage?
No, not from. It's not like any steam. Julia, you're
I was-
likely on the right side of the bar.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's gonna be protected by the bar
I am
probably.
very
Yeah.
short.
Yeah, she's perfect. Bryden, however, he's gonna make a dex save. He's around the edge. Fails. Oh, great, cool. So he's gonna take 27 points of fire damage as it just shoots right up his leg, and you just hear him be like, ah! And now he is currently on fire and going to remain to take fire damage as long as he doesn't, until he puts himself out. Hey, it's look rough after that. Cool, which is good because it's his turn. Sorry, I forgot. That guy goes and the rest of them go. So this guy, seeing the fire, is gonna turn, look upward at you, Finn. Is gonna make 2 shots. Or sorry, 1 shot. 22 is going to hit for 6 piercing damage.
I'm gonna use a shield again.
All right. It's going to deflect off and just hit the ground. Sheila.
Like I'm basically in the corner with my wings covering me.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, perfect. And they actually like there's like a secondary wing that kind of just like is like almost like a hollow like projection that kind of flutters as you
Yeah,
see.
I pretty much look like a paralysis demon right now.
Nice. So these two guys, Sheila, 2 shots at you. Crit. Damn. $17 points of piercing damage. Halved. 2. Is that 8?
Ow.
All right. And then you can see that there are 2 more guys that are coming from this doorway up to you. But seeing that there's a fire, well, actually, they don't care about the fire because they're dominated. Now it's Bryden's turn. Who is going to move away over to here? Move swiftly along. Well, there's no more sand because she dropped that. And is going to use his action to like at least get the flame off. So I mean, it still looks like his leg is soaked, so it could ignite at any moment. But he's able to like smother the flame to the point of where he's no longer taking fire damage every turn. We need to get out of here. Phantasma. Looks at Brian and goes, "Oh, don't worry, honey. Julia, hold on to something." And
She just like
she's
ducks
going
into the
to,
bar.
because confusion no longer exists on that guy anyway. She is going to cast Tsunami. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's a 1-minute casting time. She can't do that. She should be able to do control water though.
Isn't this an oil fire?
Yeah, I mean, oh God. It is. So hold on.
I mean, but enough water is probably fine.
And 30-foot cube, 10 gallons. So she is going to.
It's
well,
called tsunami if it's only 10
No,
gallons.
I'm not doing tsunami anymore. I'm doing create or destroy water.
Oh, okay.
Like, what is there? She didn't pack it, so she's only got this. All right, so then she's going to. Okay. 3 feet. All right, so she's gonna see what this will do, and she's going to cast create water. She creates a 10-gallon like net above it and is going to drop it all like on like this corner of the area.
So she's putting out an oil fire with water.
Yeah, she's not smart.
Okay.
I can't move it now. Fuck.
That's probably fine.
Yeah, it's probably.
It's probably fine. All right, whatever. That's going to be the area. As she creates a net of water, and then it starts to fall on the ground. Actually, don't remember exactly what is going to happen. I think it's just going to flash and shoot the oil everywhere, if I remember right. So we'll do this. Okay. This is going to do a little bit, but is going to thin out the flames so that they don't last as long. But she is going to scatter the oil in a larger area. And as it drops and she sees this, she's just gonna go, "Oh my shit!" And basically is gonna like clench her teeth in the embarrassment. I forgot that was going to happen.
Ben just gonna yell, "You literally had sand!"
Can't move it. No, she dropped the concentration.
Hmm.
And so say there, here, and sorry, I'm doing this in like multiple, like now it kind of looks like Doctor Strange artwork, but you guys can get the
It's fine.
you guys can get the area. All right, so these splashes turn into this. Julia, I'll
Yep.
say that this corner of the bar is negated because of like its height difference between the two, but you do see a little bit of it scatter onto the ground, and as it hits, it like putters out and like dissipates.
Okay.
So cutting the burning time of this section into half.
Cool.
And then she's gonna move. Well, or she's gonna fart a flame. Sorry. I didn't. That was stupid. My bad. I'll fix it. So now it is the rogues are all dead. So Noxen.
So who's the white guy in the middle there?
That's
What?
me.
That's Julia.
That's Julia. Okay, that's what I thought.
You
I'm gonna
watched her
vortex
jump
warp
over.
Julia out of there.
I'd be fine, but appreciate it.
There's a massive hole right here.
A massive hole on the edge.
In the wall.
Right, yeah.
If you, I mean, I won't say no, but if you have something else you want to
I
say.
mean,
She just holds up a little thumbs up.
everyone else is dead though, right? Oh, the two guys came in still.
Yeah.
So
There's this guy who's still like in a daze.
yeah, I'll just leave him. We've got some time. And these two on the back are still alive, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna turn around and I'm going to run into the middle of them.
All right.
And I am going to what's it called? I forget. Sorry. Yeah, we're gonna well, no, I'm just gonna swing at each
All
one
right.
of them once.
Okay.
Yeah, I could shoot him, but nah, I'm feeling barbarian-ish. 26 hit.
So who are you attacking? Top one or
Got
bottom?
attacking top one first, bottom one second.
Okay, so beautiful. You hit with the first
16.
one.
Yep. And then 17 for the second.
Yeah, that just hits. Well, no, sorry, it's a 16 to hit. Sorry, that just hits.
And 14 for the next one.
Nice. All right, so they're still up, but you start to cut into them. Oh, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, and that's it.
Julia.
You see like the corner of my mouth with the tiny bit that's like still movable, like start to smile.
Okay, nice. Sheila.
That's so fucking creepy. Anyway, is this guy still alive? The one.
This guy.
Yeah.
No, he got like when he dropped it, he was immediately engulfed and like is now charred. Chris, I forgot to describe that.
No, that's fine. I was just checking. I didn't know how
Thank you for
quickly.
reminding me. Yeah, he's like you look over and he's just this like curled over like husk.
Okay. All right. So Julia's gonna run 20 feet and hop up onto the bar, hopefully out of flame range, and then
Yeah, you're just barely avoiding it.
she's gonna teleport 10 feet. Gonna creep as close as she can to the edge of the flame and then teleport 10 feet. But, eh.
There we go.
Just do like an Arya Stark jump and then.
And then take, as part of that, take a shot at this guy. I don't know if I'm within disadvantage or advantage range.
Oh,
So,
I'll give you a straight shot.
all right.
Hold on, what's the?
It's just
Oh
the
no, you're
first one.
technically no, you're at disadvantage. Sorry, you're
Alright.
technically within 5 feet.
Oh, there's disadvantage. So an 18 and a 26.
All right, it was still hits.
So 8 damage, and then I'm gonna continue running another 10 feet. Probably take an opportunity attack, but to get kind of out of disadvantage range.
Yeah, he'll pull one of his daggers and he'll make an attack as you're skating by, and he's gonna miss because you're so fucking short.
All right, and then I'm gonna mark him as bonus action, and then I'm gonna take 2 more shots at him. Yeah.
Right.
So, 22 and a 15.
22 hits. So
Okay, and then another 10 force damage. So 10, 10, and then 8. 28
oh, he's
total.
barely hanging on. Sheila, what are you doing?
Are both these guys around knocked and alive?
Yeah, they're still alive.
They're alive. They're just standing there.
Okay.
Oh, those two. Yeah.
Sweet. I'm gonna smash this one to pieces now.
All right. Yes.
23.
It's gonna be
20.
so rare if you miss.
Okay, that was 35 damage.
Yeah, you just have one extra point of damage enough to cut
What?
this guy and break him down into the table.
I guess let me see then, since that was easy. And I guess I'm gonna take the rest of my movement and get what? Maybe move my screen. Yeah, I'm gonna take the rest of my movement and get around this dude real quick. Boom. Is that not enough to be flanking?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet. That's the end of my round.
All right, cool. Top of the round. Still, well, this guy, hold on. 18 feet. Bum, 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 bum. Suck it. I mean, he's definitely going down next round. And then except for them, Finn,
Still that guy too.
he's hypnotized.
Oh, he is?
Yeah,
That's funny.
it's like you took out half of your like backup forces just with that spell.
I
I
love that.
mean,
It just showed that you didn't really need them.
worked.
No, it works. It's just a little too well.
All right. All right. Finn's gonna come right down on this dude, and
Barely hang on.
yeah, we're gonna thunderstep as a quickened
Okay.
con save.
15. No.
No, takes 14 thunder damage.
Yeah, you come down and you which two limbs on his body do you want to blow like literally explode off of his body?
His head and his arm.
Okay, so as you land, he goes to like protect himself, and you watch like from his shoulder and his neck, the arm and the head just go shooting. Like the head slams into the wall, then the arm just shoots right out the fucking door.
I like see this as I'm warping backwards,
Yeah.
90 feet.
Wherever you'd like.
To this guy.
All right, nice.
Um,
He was just staring at the ceiling, like
Yeah. I'm gonna use my action to oh, I already cast a spell, so I can't do another spell. I guess I'll just do. Oh, but I can Booming Blade.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna Booming Blade.
All right. You have
Uh,
advantage on the attack, so 24.
24 to hit, so 7 piercing
It snaps out of it.
and 4 thunder.
Plus, you said 7, 14. All right, he's still up, but not awake.
And I'm going to use the rest of my movement to. Mm, no, I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay, perfect. His turn. Well, their turns. God damn it. He's gonna go for the easiest target, which is not the death machine or the other giant death machine. 22 hits. 10 damage. He should have fucking. Alright, so he's still up. Out. This guy awake. You, Finn, in front of him. He's gonna drop his gun, pull out his rapier, and he's gonna make an attack. 20, yay!
20 hits.
7 points of piercing damage as gets right along your bicep. And then the rest of them, that guy's dead. But 2 more are coming, so they'll be there next round. So
He just scratches the surface of my bicep, and it's like kind of glowing underneath.
yeah, it doesn't do anything. Brian comes back to here, and you hear him scream out, "Some fucking Baroness!" Shit. That is too much. As he's running towards the door, he looks at the both Nocton and Sheila and he goes, "More are coming, yeah?" You nod, and then he just nose to the door, is just looking straight at it. Since can't do anything, I guess he'll dash and get to the door to meet them when they come. Phantasma's turn. Okay, cool. Let's do this mistake over again. It is going to make basically, I think I can get this whole area. Yeah, close to it. She's going to make a nice giant sandbox. Oh, come on, what are you doing? I think that's good. Yeah, that's about it. To the best of her ability, and you're gonna watch the oil starts to slowly seep into the sand and then dissipates into nothing. So that is all free and clear of oh shit. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if he's gone. A bunch of the flames are now doused. Oh, motherfucker. Whatever. You guys get the picture. So those flames are now gone. She wipes her head and is gonna hopefully withstand the brutal vocal thrashing she's gonna get later. Nocton, you're up.
I mean, not a whole lot left to do, I don't think, other than just wail on this last dude. Nah, I'm not gonna be showboaty. I'm just gonna sort of grab onto his face and cast Shocking Grasp again.
Okay. Nice.
17 hit.
Yeah. You have advantage.
Oh, I have advantage. Oh, I do. Okay, so 32 hits.
Yes, 32 does it. Congratulations.
And then 26 lightning damage.
Oh, that's just enough. As you put your palm right on his face, and he almost has a look of relief as your hand to his head. You feel his teeth clatter, his like all of his arms like twitch and like clench, and then he falls to the ground, smoldering by the base, with like a fresh palm print, dead. That's it.
That is it.
All right, Julia,
Julia's gonna attempt to shut the door.
up to here.
This door.
Oh no, sorry, that one. Yeah, you can. Perfect.
And if there's a lock or a latch on the side, she's gonna put it down. She's basically
There
gonna
it
look
is.
at all the people running it and just be like, boop.
Yeah, there are two locks. There's there's one on the actual handle, and then there's one that's like a big giant fucking steel sliding one that's like meant to keep out like, actual intruders.
Yeah, she's gonna use that one.
Yeah, so you can put that in place. And right as you like shunk it closed, you can just hear this as they like slam up against the door, and you just like kind of like are thrown back a little bit. Nice. Movement.
From there, she's gonna. Is this difficult terrain? All of the sand.
Yes.
Okay, well, she's just gonna look at it and be like, okay, and just start slowly making her way through it to the other side. Yeah.
I mean, it's
basically.
only like it's 3 inches, but still, like, I mean, if you've ever run in sand before, that
Yeah,
shit is not fun.
Yeah, it's so it's her. What is it? I got 40 feet. I guess actually I can use my hasted action to dash, and then I have what do I have? What do I have? I think I have 35 feet of movement, so I should. Yeah, I think I can just get to the other side, or almost.
Nice.
Maybe I'll get up on this table.
Your little legs, yeah, because you can jump on top of those because I mean it's above the ground.
Yeah, and then I'll
Nice.
just post up there. Get ready.
All right, Sheila. There's only 2 on the outside that Bryden calls out. And then who's on the other side? I think it was like 3 minus that one guy who already came in. Yeah, so there sounds like Julia, you could kind of glean that there was like at least 2 or 3 guys on the other side of that door.
I will relay that to everyone.
All right. So yeah, Sheila, what are you doing?
I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna mosey on up to Brighton and hold an attack action because I don't see anything going on right now that really requires me to smash.
They're about 5. Let's call it 10 feet away from the door. So if you want, if you can get to where it's like you're almost perpendicular with the wall, you'd be able to make a ranged attack. Here,
All
actually,
right.
let me just do this. Just so you guys. But they're both 10 feet out. But I think you can reach them with your blade beam.
Yeah, I'll just attack this one far corner with my blade beam.
You're doing it ranged?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you slide it into the open doorway and just shoot your what color is it? Pink.
Yeah.
You got to roll to hit first.
Oh yeah, that's right. Boom, 29.
Okay, yeah, you crit. So roll double damage.
Boom, 18 damage.
18.
12
No,
plus 6.
sorry.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm an idiot. I didn't see that upper one. I was just looking at the bottom. Cool. Beautiful. Top of the round. This guy. Getting to the top of the round and seeing time. You are at the point now where the combat, you guys will succeed. So, as we get to the top of the round, what does it look like as you guys sort of finish off this area of, and all the enemies that are like around you? And then we'll get to, I guess, like putting out the rest of the flames and touching base with everybody. So what does it look like, guys, as you guys finish off the rest of these people?
Does this guy next to me look like he's close to done?
Yes.
I'm gonna stick my dagger right into his, like right underneath, like right up here, and then also booming blade.
Perfect. Okay. Roll the hit. Oh no, sorry, it's just happening. So as you shove your dagger up, you instinctively know to duck as his eyes start to bulge, his cheeks explode outward, and then all of a sudden you hear as his face just explodes outward and right above your head, as like he kind of like slumps over your under shoulder, and you just like put him on the ground.
Is this barrel here? Is this an oil barrel?
No, it's just a barrel.
Oh, okay.
Julia is gonna start running for the door, and then it's gonna probably have been about a minute, and she's gonna stop as the haste wears off, and just be like,
Nice. All right, Nocturne, Sheila.
Not much left to do.
There's still
Just
two
one guy
guys.
at the door.
There's two
Outside the
guys
door, right,
at the
though?
one door, and then there's three guys at the other door. But they're locked out right now.
Got it. I'm gonna go towards the other door.
All right.
And I won't make it all the way, I don't think.
So I'd say by the time that you are like you're getting towards the door, like halfway through, it gets kicked open, and there are three people like emerge out of it with guns, start shooting.
Great. Okay. I'm going to cast Shatter again.
Nice. So as you they get blown backward, they look like they need one more hit. Bryden looks at you, Sheila. He goes, "Go help your friend. I can take these." And he just dashes forward, and you watch him do this like very elegant like maneuver where he like slides across and does like a spin, cuts the dude down by his legs, and then plunges both like scimitars straight up, and then like cuts right across the head. And then blood shoots everywhere as like both of those guys start to fall. What are you doing? There's guys down
Yes.
here.
I'm gonna start going towards Nocton, and I'm gonna knock out those other guys.
All right, what does it look like as you are like basically tear down these three guys in one turn?
Are all these tables like part of the set for real?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm just like barreling through, jumping over tables and shit.
dead
Like,
bodies are getting like
Yeah.
trampled over.
and you just like see like one arm come over and then the other one swing the greatsword just across one dude.
Cuts them straight in half.
Yeah, and then as that one goes through, it just looks over and just like wide swings horizontally the other two in half.
Yeah, I'll say that like with enough force, you're able to like carry the attack through and then like basically embed them and then cut them like right when your sword hits the door frame. And with that, combat will end, and the only thing left.
So there's a bunch of people still outside, right?
Yeah, they all jumped on a roof.
No, I mean like bad guys still outside, right?
No, they all came in. That was that remaining people.
Oh shit, I thought they were like stationed all over the place.
No. I mean, it was literally the only people that were left on the ship. So like a lot
Gotcha.
of them were taken out. So like this was the skeleton crew.
All
So
right.
yeah, like you, I mean, as you're like seeing that like Sheila just cut those two guys down, like in your head, you were taking inventory and you're like, oh, okay, like there's windows right next to you as well, so you can like kind of
Okay.
like look out and see around. So doesn't look like there's any immediate threats right now. But
F- then Finn's gonna immediately go out the door and find the people that he teleported before and make sure that they're good.
okay. They are sitting there. The fires are now like covered on top, like they're like starting to get to the bottom of the buildings, and the huts that are up there. They are sitting there waiting, like, what do we do? We can't go down.
Finn's just gonna look at Adrian and just be like, "You seriously couldn't get out of these things? We've been fighting, and you couldn't get yourself out of the ropes."
Dude, there's fucking, what are you gonna do? Like, there's like a blazing fire that's like blocking their path.
Use the fire to get yourself out of the ropes.
They're out of the ropes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're just
I thought they
sitting-
were still like sitting there like tied up.
No, they're sitting there like going like, oh, our path is blocked. We can't get out of this area because we're like blocked in now.
Oh, but can we go up?
Yeah, we can. But eventually, we have to go down.
What if we just climb all the way up, like to the top of the mountain?
Oh, go all the way up to the top of the cliff. I mean, that's a long climb, but we could do it. I think the ladder is still intact. I'll say that it looks like it is close to the flames as they like wick, probably about like 5 feet away from it, but like it does continue up to a bunch of like rickety scaffolding that then takes you to like the 300-foot cliff that like is above your heads.
Okay, so this ladder here is like everything's on fire all the way up to where we are.
So like yeah, so I'll say here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, like, and then you put them right there, so they're just sitting there like, we can't go that way. We can't. I mean, we could go straight up, but like, it's kind of a crapshoot.
All right. I'm pretty much out of teleports, so I'm gonna have to fly you down individually.
I mean, if you could get us like rope, we couldn't find any up here. Like, just if you get us a big rope, we could then start like belaying down.
Where's rope? Tell me where rope is, and I'll go get it. Pam, where's the rope?
I mean, if you just go down to we usually keep some right at the like right at the entrance on the top.
What about this ladder right here that goes up to the next thing? Why don't we just take this and put it down to the next roof?
I mean, it's attached to the post, like built into the post, but we
Oh, it
could
didn't look like
try.
that in the map. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so like all the stuff is built on like painter's scaffolding.
Gotcha,
So like
okay.
it's not like a loose thing. It's like it's tightly wound. He's like, I mean, we could give me a knife. We start cutting, and it's like she'll like start like sawing at like all the individual lashings that are there. He goes, well, give me some fucking help. You got another dagger? And she just like is hastily cutting away. It looks like you could do it, but it'll take like a little bit.
Okay. In the meantime, Finn is just gonna start like from weakest to strongest, just flying people down to the next landing.
Okay, yeah. So there are like 3 kids that you could probably get in one handful.
Yep.
And then you could just start going from the youngest to the oldest.
Yep.
Well, obviously, maybe prioritizing the few elderly that are still there. All right, so that's what you're doing. Nocton, Sheila, and Julia, what are you doing to help clean up this place?
So Julia's probably gonna start trying to make her way through all of any other buildings to see if there's anyone hiding or anything, or anyone who's like is hunkered down, or looking for people who might be trapped in burning buildings or something like that.
Okay.
To try and be like, coast is clear.
All right, yeah. So you can basically, because there's 3 like the sort of like areas of the bar, you can check that entire area scoped out, and it doesn't seem like there's anything going on.
Yeah, I'll just keep making my way as
Nice.
time passes.
Okay, cool. Nocton?
I think I would start to cast mend on the wall and start fix the wall to make sort of at least a single building that is sort of fortified in a way.
Nocton, no. We put out the fires that are outside.
Well,
Come with me.
But
And then she
I'm
just
better
grabs-
at fixing things.
So she grabs your hand. She goes, no, 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 no. We need to put out these fires. And she like pulls you out and she points to all of the fires that are like kind of like on the like spreading. She goes, if we lose those structures, the rest of it all fucking goes down. Let's go.
I apologize. I am still adapting to my new armor.
That's fine. We can walk and talk. So she's like pulling you down, and you can actually see that you guys bypassed that they laid out a bunch of like black powder barrels that were on the docks, just sitting there waiting to be shot.
So
you
yeah, I
guys
mean,
are-
as soon as I start walking around, I start noticing
yeah, you guys-
areas that we
you guys
can
pointed it.
reinforce or sort of fix in order to stop the fire from spreading, etc.
Okay, perfect. So you and Phantasma can actually head over to where this far right side is. And she's just gonna be like repeatedly casting like create and destroy water. And then she's also gonna I think she can no, she didn't do anything else for right now. But yeah, so that's what she's mostly gonna be doing. You are able to like as she's clearing away like the flame, you can see that like where like this main big structure like column is like very badly needs to be reinforced by something. You can grab like a few pieces of steel and start like and you rivet some sort of brace together. Like at least holding on for the time being until you can repair it like the next day or something like that. Doing that fairly successfully. Sheila, what are you doing? You watched Nocton and Phantasma just head out the right side of the room and like disappear, saying that they're going to go put out fires. Just flying people down to where are you doing? Are you doing it all to the roof, Finn?
What?
Where are you flying the people?
Down to the most
Below.
accessible landing where they can climb all the way down.
Okay, cool. So yeah, that's like I mean that's right down to where the bar ends on the left. So you can
Yeah.
you perfect.
So they can climb themselves down. I just want to get everyone off of that burning landing.
Yeah, it's quick. I mean,
So Pam, I assume would be the last one that I am bringing down.
I don't think that you're gonna be able to like carry her. She is
It's
like,
going to be more of like a graceful fall, I figure.
she's a Goliath like Goliath size and it weight.
I'm gonna hand her my feather of feather fall, and I'm just gonna be like, you do this.
Okay.
And as we're both like kind of landing down, I'm just gonna be like, so this sucks for you, huh? How would you like to live on a ship?
Yep. Oh no. I already planned to join you guys because I want to kick the shit out of these fucking bastards.
Cool, glad we had this talk because this was gonna be a much more difficult talk.
And she's just like I mean, luckily, like as she lands, boom, she goes, well, luckily we at least got some of the shit that's not burnt, and we got at least 1/2 of the builders that could repair it. So
We got a ton of weapons left over from these fucking idiots. We have the boat repair guy who's out. What's his name? Fucking Frank?
Frank,
Yeah, he's out in a boat out there. I told him to stay out there. We gotta go
yeah,
pick him
be
up.
nice to him. We just lost Ernie.
That's a shame. I'm assuming that's his friend. The
Yeah,
other builder? Okay, I can't fucking remember
brother.
anybody. And then Finn's gonna kind of point down to the docks and be like, we do have a lot of flammable barrels that we can utilize at some point.
That's true. Well, let's get these people to safety before anything else. All right, come on, guys, move.
I do have a ship that there's currently only 2 people on. You guys can perhaps populate that one.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Actually, it was these guys' old ship.
Okay. Well, let's get a head count when we get down to the bottom, and we'll go from there. We need to put out these fires though.
Yeah,
So,
unfortunately, I can't really help with that. So,
well, grab a fucking bucket of water then, buddy, because we're gonna do this. And it's a team effort by like basically the whole village after you can get like a small head count as people try to salvage anything that's left. A lot of the people go straight towards Frank's building, and they are able to like subdue that fire to the point of where there's only 50% structural damage to the whole thing, because the logic being that that's where they would fix everything else. So they kind of focus their energy there. Everything else kind of burns away. I'm gonna roll 1d20, and it's good enough so that only the buildings burn. And then I'll say that there are like now giant Swiss cheese holes in these top planks, but the structure does not crumble. But it's going to be swaying a little bit more than usual, as these top two are like almost utterly destroyed. This one was put out by Phantasma, and the dust has finally settled on these three fires down here. So with that, it's 9/11, never forget. And I think it's time we'll wrap up tonight's session, as you guys can kind of get your wits about you. And now that you're kind of settled into a successfully defended but partially destroyed Illex, to then have a sit down with Adrian and gather yourselves for the next step of the journey, which I believe is just straight towards Eden.
Finn's gonna basically gather everyone and just be like, this son of a bitch does not realize that we just killed his entire crew and he just gave me another crew. He just handed me another crew.
Well, that's the problem with shitting on everybody, because eventually, you kill one of us, 2, 3 more are gonna take their place.
And also, I heard from his ship, we may be able to get enough wood to rebuild this entire fucking city.
That'd be nice, because we lost, and like you can start to like see as like the crowd is starting to like, the shock is finally starting to settle in, as like you hear numerous wails and tears start to pour over people's, as like even Pam is like starting to tear up, is like, we lost a lot of people. So the property, I just wish we didn't lose so many people. And we'll end with the sun still, I mean, we're like midday, burning bright as you guys look listfully off into the horizon, with, I'm sure, a lot of thoughts on your mind.
I'm gonna go get Frank real quick.
Okay.
I'm just gonna fly out and like with a rope, and I'm just gonna be like, tie this, and then I'm just gonna fly him. Like I'm gonna fly, like pulling the boat back in.
So Frank is finally got picked up by Adrian's crew.
Oh,
which
okay.
finally saw him. So you went and you looked for the dinghy, but the dinghy then what looks like it was then like picked up by them, and like you fly into that, like above those ships, and a bunch of people kind of like scream out, "Did we win?
Hell fucking yeah, we won.
Fuck yeah!" And like you just like a little bit of joy like spreads across the ship. You can see not Ernie, sorry, Frank there with his like poofy gray hair covering his entire body, looking so defeated, just straight at the city.
We're gonna get him for this, Frank.
You're fucking right, we are. When do we leave?
As soon as we can.
Nice. I'll kill him for this. And like you just see him like, again, tears pouring down his face. And we'll end with him putting a furry paw right on your shoulder, and then kind of losing it for a little bit. And then we'll pick up next week as you guys get a very melancholy long rest until the next day. All right. So thank you guys for watching, staying with us. Hopefully we'll see you next week with these guys making their way towards Eden sailing fast with murder on the mind.
Woo.
Cool. So thank you guys. Stay safe.
Bye.